Good morning and welcome back to another yoga flow. This one's going to be a quick one. So let's take a seated position, palms facing up, and just usually breathe through your nose. We're going to inhale, lift the hands up, and exhale, down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chin to chest, hands down. Inhale, we're going to lean over to the right. Exhale, we're going to lean to the left. Inhale, let's get up. Slowly standing up, coming into mountain, taking a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, straight back. Exhale, step or jump to the back of your mat and Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, we're going to gently roll ourselves into a cow pose, holding it for a minute, and then slowly coming into a high cobra. Repeating it, so exhale, coming into cow or child's pose, and coming back to cobra. Just a gentle warming up the back. Exhale, coming into that child's cow pose, and inhale, coming into cobra. Next, we're going to make our way into a downward facing dog. Breathing here through the nose. Nice and active core, taking 5 breaths. Warming up hamstrings. Slowly, we're going to take a breath in and lift our right leg in the air, 3-legged dog. And gently bending it, we're going to bring it to the front of us, coming into a high lunge. And taking a breath in, we're going to come into a high crescent lunge. Slowly looking towards the fingertips, breathing, and exhale, bringing the hands back down. Right knee below right elbow, coming into a twisted side angle, looking towards the left shoulder. Breathing, aiming to grab that right inner thigh. Slowly coming back. We're going to take a breath and come into a warrior 2. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, coming into a extended side angle. Holding it. And exhale, coming back to reverse warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. And hold it here for a breath. Exhale, coming into reverse warrior one more time. Inhale, coming down this time, fully both hands on the mat, coming into a high lunge and slowly balancing ourselves in a warrior 3. Hopefully your ground is a little bit more stable than mine today. And just breathing, focusing on a point. Core and glutes activated. Slowly bringing the hands back down. And gently coming into a one-legged yogi squat. Holding onto our left toe. And breathing here. Still focusing on our balance. Amazing. Slowly releasing. Coming down to our sit bones. We're going to lie down on our back. Get comfortable placing your spine on the mat. And slowly lifting our hips up, interlocking the hands underneath, coming into bridge pose, and just holding it here for a breath. Slowly releasing the lock with our hands. And we're going to bring the left leg up and straighten it. Inhaling, we're going to touch the knee to the hands. Exhale, lengthen hands above our head and leg. Inhale, scrunch up. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, scrunch. And exhale, lengthen out. Inhale, scrunch. Exhale, lengthen. Keep the glutes nice and tight. Abdomen nice and tight. Point the toes. Other side. Right leg up. And exhale, lengthen. Inhale, scrunch. Exhale, lengthening out. Inhale, scrunch. And exhale, lengthen out. Inhale, scrunch up. and exhale, lengthen out. Inhale, scrunch, and exhale, lengthen out. Inhale one more, and slowly releasing, coming down vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling to the side and sitting up. Slowly making our way back to standing, into mountain, inhaling. And in case you fall like me, coming back to standing, inhaling, lifting the hands up, exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, straight spine. Exhale, coming into plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, rolling into downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. This time breathing in and lifting the left leg into the air, 3-legged dog. Holding it and bringing that left leg to the front of the mat. Big lunge, inhaling, high crescent lunge. Hold the high crescent lunge, exhale, hands down. Coming into that lovely side angle twist, looking towards the right shoulder this time. Right hand aiming to grab that left inner thigh, keeping our balance. Slowly breathing in, coming into a nice and stable warrior 2. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Hold, breathe in, and exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Inhaling, exhaling, coming into reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Noticing the difference between the two postures, especially in our hips and our back. Coming into reverse warrior. And exhale, both hands down, coming into high lunge. Balancing, popping the leg up, balancing on the left leg, coming into warrior 3. Hands in prayer or out in front of us. Nice T-pose with our body. Amazing job. Holding it and slowly bringing the right leg underneath, balancing on the left foot, coming into our one-legged yogi squat. It's a pretty tough pose, and holding it is one thing, but getting into it is another. But just practice. And slowly coming onto the sit bones. Sitting back, fingertips facing the feet. Coming into a reverse tabletop and slowly lengthening out the legs, coming into reverse plank. And if it is within your practice, putting the neck back to be in line with the tailbone and the spine. Relaxing the stomach. You might think you need to tighten your core, but relaxing it here and just breathing through it. And breathe. Shoulder blades together. Deep stretch in the shoulders and slowly lower down. Give yourself a minute and lie down again on our back. We have 2 options next. You can come into that bridge pose that we did earlier, or join me for a wheel pose by placing our hands under our shoulders, lifting up through the chest, pushing it out, holding it here, 3 to 4 breaths, whatever is comfortable. And slowly bring the chin to chest, vertebrae by vertebrae, lower down with the tailbone last. Quickly come into a little egg shape, nose to your knees, and knees to chest. Just a little reverse position. Amazing. Slowly roll to the side, coming into tabletop, coming into plank and back into a downward facing dog. Taking a breath, lengthening through the shoulders and the arms, hamstrings nice and looser than it was at the start, and slowly lowering ourselves in a wave-like motion to child's pose. Repeating it, coming into a high cobra, almost like a snake. Coming into downward facing dog. A breath here. And then rolling through the spine, almost in a cow pose, into child's pose. Rolling out as a wave, coming into a high cobra, slowly coming back to downward facing dog. Breathing here. And slowly lowering down into tabletop and down into child's pose. And just relaxing here and breathing. Staying with the breath. Slowly, when you're ready, coming back to a seated position. And instead of a nice and long Shavasana, which you can also do if you have the time, but if you're running low on time, just join me cross-legged for a little moment. Focus on your breath. Big breath in through the nose and a big breath out through the nose. And exhale. Breathing in through the nose and out. Just focusing on the feeling of our breath. Maintaining our connection with it. And keep breathing. And slowly we're going to open the eyes and we're going to warm up our hands as if we're cold. Create a bit of friction energy, putting them apart and feeling the difference, and then holding onto our chest, aiming to get a feeling of our heart. I want you to just notice it and how it's beating, and just paying attention to the rhythm, and just linking your breath to the rhythm you feel underneath your hands. And just staying there breathing. And thank you for joining me. And I'll see you the next time.